and boom, that's another big one. We did a good job at this tournament. We got 349 fish removed in 2 days with 4 people, so it was pretty cool. Another little myth about the lionfish is that all of their spines, all of their fins have venom. And the truth is that the dorsal spines, which there are 13 of on the top of the fish, and then 3 anal fin spines, and then on their pelvis, their pelvic fins, they have, boom, 1 on each side. So the actual pectoral fins don't have any venom. And those are the big side ones that you just saw as you got pushed into the container. Those ones are soft and fluffy like feathers, and they are used to corral. Boom, look at this silly move I did. Look at the big old fins coming off the side. They actually have little fingers at the bottom of those, but no venomous spines on the side fins. They corral fish into little corners and then they eat them. So I didn't realize that this, at the time, that this sponge was connected. So in order to get the lionfish through, I had to actually push the entire spear through there. So apparently these can come together, coalesce over time and fuse together. So that was kind of interesting. You know, that's how sponges kind of grow. They kind of just slowly, it's a whole bunch of different organisms combined together to make one, boom, big structure. So that's how we kind of got stuck back together at the top. Pretty interesting. So those spines are not to be worried about, but the best idea is just to keep your hands away from these guys because they're extremely painful to get poked. Boom. You don't want to take any chances. So when you are filleting this fish, it is best to just hold them by the lip and use a sharp pair of shears and cut off all of their spines. Even their tail has a couple of tiny little spines on one side, on the top and the bottom. So just itty bitty ones that you can expose. And I know about those because, of course, I got poked and it was really painful. I didn't want to lose that lionfish, so I made sure to dig him out of that hole. Look at the size of this one. Boom. Look at all that silt. Now, this next fact has to deal with why these are such an invasive fish. These individual lionfish can eat, boom, 90% of their body weight in a single day. And that can mean over 100 fish in a day. I've actually counted 75 fish in the belly of one lionfish at one time, it wasn't even that big of a lionfish. So, if they eat a great big, boom, fish, that's going to be a lot of food. Kind of like when we catch little lionfish, we can fit more of them into our zookeeper than if we catch a bunch of big lionfish. So you can fit a lot more in when they're smaller, obviously. So they can eat up to 90%. It's just insane. And with no predators, boom, to stop them doing what they're doing out here, that really leads to some really bad times. And